Hi, I'm Carrie Blazer. On this channel, I explore psychology, trauma healing, and the divine feminine. Please check out my free ebook below if you'd like to go deeper. Now let's get to the clip. Right before I healed my lower back pain, when I had my first conversation with my first hero in the book, I received wisdom a couple months earlier that pain is beautiful because it reveals what longs to be healed. And when we create wholeness inside of ourselves, the feminine, the masculine, we accept that our pain is there to teach us lessons. Because if life is convenient and not painful, why change? We only change when life is hard. That's why we need the pain as the catalyst for change. But there's the opportunity for wholeness. Turn the pain into purpose, right? Turn your pain into purpose. The universe is a mirror. We went over this a little bit ago when we saw the two-prong experiment, but wisdom says the universe is a mirror showing me myself in every moment as a constant feedback loop for self-improvement. Knowledge says we attract what we are through energetic resonance, meaning a vibrational match. And this is one of the main ways that I learned that when something's true, it's true in multiple places. Like the wisdom and the knowledge here are born of the same truth, just expressed differently. One expressed through wisdom and one expressed through knowledge, wisdom being feminine, knowledge being masculine. Changing the world is an inside job. Well, in a holographic universe, we can change the projection. We have to ask ourselves, where does the projection come from? Well, that comes from our soul out through our hearts. Your external reality is a reflection of your internal reality. When my house is a mess, my internal world is equally a mess. But when my house is clean like it is now, it's because my internal reality is clean. Your external experience is shaped by the wounds and wisdom stored in your nervous system and your soul. How you feel about yourself is projected externally and determines what you notice, perceive, and attract into your life. That's why we all create our own reality. And I went over that with Justin and Andrew. Like, why did Andrew create the reality where he was canceled on social media and had his payment processing center disconnected and then got thrown in solitary confinement? Why did his soul create that reality for him? And, he needs to answer that. And so I'm going to show you the physics experiment in a second that shows how this works, that changing the world is an inside job. But your soul naturally aligns with the highest vibrating energy or emotion. And so, but that's laws of physics. Energy naturally aligns with the highest vibrating energy. So that's why when I experience enlightenment every week or a few times a week, and I communicate that out to all souls, that naturally helps all other souls vibrate higher. So when you do the work, the same thing happens. Wisdom carries a higher frequency than a wound. And then when that happens, your relationships improve, your decisions become clearer, and pressure is handled without collapse. A holographic universe mandates that internal change happen prior to noticing external change. So you work on yourself, and then you have a different projection. When you have a different projection, you have a different external reality. So here is the 5 metronome experiment. And we're going to see that metronome 2 and 3 are going the fastest. And when they go the fastest, the other 3 naturally align. So let's watch this. So you see they all start to naturally align just like the heart cells did in the embryo. And the last one, pain is an initiation process to personal growth. We are souls having a human experience. We're multi-dimensional divine beings. We're not here to get punished. We're here to learn how to regulate our emotions, how to express healthy emotions out of our hearts as an adult and expand our emotional range. And when we expand our emotional range, we naturally reveal more wisdom and knowledge out of our souls. So it happens when something challenges you and you're forced to meet yourself honestly. Pain. I had 35 years of debilitating lower back pain screaming at me from my childhood rape wounds, and I didn't know how to listen until I started learning at 45 years old. Difficulty isn't punishment, it's what builds resilience. And you can see it neurologically. That when we learn how to process our emotions and not just repress them, that's how we build emotional maturity, resilience. Initiation is simply learning how to move through challenge without collapsing, avoiding, or turning against yourself. That's how maturity forms. That's the final skill. When you spend time using my ebook on my YouTube channel, which I'll show you in a minute, or reading my book or having a private session with me, all of the work that I've done in my soul will naturally help you. Like there's the wisdom that says you are the summary of the 5 people you hang around most. Well, when you make me one of those 5 people through those various avenues, then I can help you more. If this resonated with you, please consider subscribing for more conversations about psychology, healing, and the divine feminine, and pick up a free copy of my ebook below. Take care.